Hi guys, welcome to another Superplex podcast for another A.E.W Dynamite. Um, we're doing this a little bit later than usual. I wasn't feeling too well this week, so soldiering on and tried to get it late, but it will still be as good as it always is. You decide how good that actually is. Let's just get right cracking into it. And we had a match with Christian and Kaz. Actually, hold on. Before that, how are you guys?
Yeah, not bad. I'm alright.
Bit tired, but okay.
Yeah.
From doing what?
What do you mean?
Watching-
I've got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Watching wrestling. How can you get tired of watching wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, Christian versus Kaz. Ideas? Ideas. Thoughts on it?
It was a great match.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just that was a great match. You know,
I thought it was. I thought
Just-
it was a great
just-
match.
yeah, but no, just I thought you were gonna put some meat on the bone there, but you literally just went. It was a great match.
Okay, I'll give you some meat.
Okay.
So Christian's catchphrase is outwork everyone.
hmm
Only person Christian outworked in this match was his cardio.
He did look a bit sweaty, didn't he?
He was towards the end of that match. He was knackered.
Yeah. To be honest, I think the referee had a bit more cardio than he did.
Yes.
So that just goes to show how it actually was.
It was a great
Yeah.
match though. Kazarian, that was an A+ performance from Kazarian.
Okay.
Outwork everyone, out wrestle no one. There you go, Christian.
To be honest, I think he even. I'm trying to be positive. I mean, yes, Kazarian did have to do a lot of the work, but
Yeah.
when was the last time that Christian was in the ring? It was Rumble, wasn't it?
Yeah, last year's Rumble.
But
No, this year's Rumble.
this
This
year's
is
Rumble, but like a Rumble's not really a match, is it?
No, not really.
No.
So
He even looked rusty in that when he was in the Rumble, to be fair.
I mean, looking back at the Royal Rumble, even Edge looked a bit knackered by the end of it. And you got to remember, these guys are in their 40s, so still.
Yeah, but so's Kazarian.
No, well, yes, actually, yeah, you're right. So there was a little, again, Kazarian doing most of the work. He did get Christian onto the top turnbuckle, and then he ended up pushing him from the top all the way down to the floor, which was phenomenal, by the way. They get back in, and to be honest, Christian going with a swinging DDT from like he was sitting on the top turnbuckle as well, and then when he got back in, gave him a swinging DDT. I'm just going like quickly through the notes that I wrote. Kazarian had a springboard off the middle rope onto a leg drop.
Which was fantastic.
Which was actually really good because,
Yep.
again, a man like that, of his age, and still to be that athletic, it is pretty impressive. Then, of course, they went to the top, and it seems like every week someone is doing a Spanish fly now.
Everyone.
Because last week, I think if I can remember right, Laredo Kid beat what was his name? Cutler with a Spanish fly. This week, Kaz does a Spanish fly to Christian. Again, looked fantastic. No, we're not taking it away from it. And then Christian gets onto the top and does a frog splash, which looked nowhere near as glorious as Eddie Guerrero or as RVD, or it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to pin him. Kazarian then kicks out. goes into, runs at him. Christian sidesteps him, goes straight to the ring post. Christian hits the kill switch and wins. We're gonna go to the hater of Christian, Steve. And what were you saying during the match? He is just wrestling WWE style, correct?
Yeah, it was the whole match was just the few moves that he actually did was like he was in the WWF still. It just wasn't up to scratch.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to be the positive soul in this and go, it's been a few years since he wrestled.
Oh, I'm not knocking him, but
last
last time he wrestled was TNA. So it's a bit strange.
No, I believe he did have a WWE comeback, but
did he?
Yeah, he did after Impact. He did come back to.
Oh, well, that explains it then. I was going to say, how's he still wrestling WWE style after TNA? But then that explains it.
No, but even still, he did look really rusty. I didn't think he looked too great in this match. He did like you say, his cardio. He did look very.
Oh, he was knackered.
He outworked himself.
Yes, that's the only thing he outworked.
He actually outworked himself, which is.
He outworked himself. Yeah. So.
I thought that was. Why make a T-shirt like that?
Well,
that's all. It's like why have that T-shirt?
Yeah, dug his own hole, really.
Yeah. Again, I can name a few people that would outwork him in any match.
Oh, he got outworked in his first match. What are you talking about?
Well, this is it. But just a little note that I read this week online, which was that when who was the big surprise that came in and they told no one?
Sting.
They didn't mention anything about Sting, did they?
No.
Sting just appeared, right?
Yeah, it was a good kept secret.
The TNT bosses did not like that.
Oh, really?
No, they didn't. That's why they said that when that happened, they called up. This was actually Jericho saying. They called up. I think they called up Tony Khan and said, "Don't do that again."
Well, I did not know about that.
Yeah, I read it. I think it was yesterday, and the reason is because of ratings. Because they didn't mention anything and Sting just appeared, that was a lost chance of getting new people to watch. Hence the reason from then on, they always did kind of lead you to know that there was something happening. Like they said, the Big Show is going to show up, or Paul White is showing up this week to talk about his new thing. And then he hinted that there was going to be someone coming in. Again, not saying who it was, but at least letting you know that someone is coming in so that people will tune in to watch it.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I like that, because I like to keep, you got to keep the surprise going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep the surprise going.
Of course. But again, for example, Brody Lee, when he popped up, out of nowhere, I just popped.
So did I.
Because I did not expect that. And to be honest, if you guys remember, let's mention nothing yet so far. Actually, well, of course we can mention it, because this is like almost like 5 days after it's actually happened, so people would have known.
Yeah.
In the last match, if you guys remember me, when Statlander pops up from the machine, I popped because I was so happy to see her again.
Yeah,
because that's another woman that comes into to the women's division. So I popped big as well. No one told me that there was going to be a surprise, but because I followed the show, I'm gonna be interested in it. I don't want to know, like you said. I don't really want to know when there's a surprise because the surprise is what makes it enjoyable.
Exciting, yeah.
Exactly. Right. After that, we had a Sting and Darby Allin promo, and can I just say I am starting to get sick of it.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know.
been sick of it already.
Match is done. The match is done. Move on.
Yeah, this Sting Darby Allin attachment, I don't know how to take this one. Like I say, they've had the match. Just let Darby start defending the title and dealing with the TNT Championship.
Dealing with Big Money Matt.
Yeah.
Well, because that's actually what the promo was about. You know, he was talking about Matt Hardy. You know, I've actually written down what he says. Money don't buy respect. You need to earn my respect. Your money means shit to me.
Ooh, strong.
But that was it. And Sting was there.
Yep.
But I don't even think Sting said anything.
No, I don't think so.
But again, why are you still with him? It's over. Looks like Archer's, starting beef with you, so direct your attention to him.
Yeah, that does look like the next route for Sting. Well, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. I think there's still going to be something to do with Taz's crew, but I don't know. We have to see where this unfolds with these lot.
Yeah, they got 3 stories running at the moment. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, the whole Taz's group, it seems to have just kind of died down against these guys because they haven't done anything since Revolution.
Yeah, they still pop up every so often.
Yeah, but nothing, not even a match now.
No.
But that's what we were saying, because they only have really one main show.
Yeah.
You can't have everyone there, basically.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Up next, we had QT versus Cody and Arn Anderson as the ref. For the past 3 weeks, we've been hearing from Steve. Who cares? 2 weeks ago, Tone started. Who cares?
Yeah, I was. Who cares?
And last week, I even said, I'm starting to get to the point of who cares. What happened during this match, all 3 of us have to apologize to QT Marshall and say,
QT?
and actually admit, we all care now. Yeah. So that could even be the title of this week's show.
Well, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Rewind. I don't care about QT Marshall. I just like the action that's going on. QT Marshall could get stuffed. I don't care about QT Marshall.
No. The problem was, it wasn't who you care about QT Marshall. We were starting to go to the point of who cares about where this storyline is going. But after what happened this week, it seems like us 3 are like, we care.
Oh yeah, we care about the storyline, but yeah, QT Marshall, you can go get stuffed. Seriously.
But that's what I was thinking. That could be even the title of this week's show. We care. So we care. We're going to start, get merchandise printed and everything, get t-shirts with a picture of QT, and underneath them just say, we care. Yeah, get yourself.
The turn at the end was good. Although you're gonna have to pay for putting your hands on Arn Anderson.
Nothing's gonna happen. Arn Anderson is.
Arn will get him. Watch next week. Arn will get him.
Arn went from being a bear to a hamster.
Oh, it wasn't a match.
No,
he caught him off. He caught him off.
Yeah. I mean, look, there was. The match itself was literally Cody would do a couple of moves, QT would do a couple of moves. Cody could have punched him a couple of times in the face. He didn't. There was a couple of times he could have stepped on his head. He didn't. QT starts getting frustrated. He was about to get the crossroads. he ends up going outside the ring. I think it was a clothesline or something, and QT went outside the ring. Cody is holding the ropes for QT to get back inside. QT gets back inside, and I don't know, I'm not even sure what actually happened. He just turned and punched Arn Anderson in the face, knocking him out.
That's pretty much what happened.
And then literally he just ran outside, had his face to the entrance where Cody always comes out, and then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, Comorado, Solo, A.E.W just literally attacked Dusty Rhodes, the Gun Club.
Dusty Rhodes, yeah? Oh, wow.
Sorry, Dustin Rhodes. The Gun Club. Was there anyone else in there? Oh, that guy that used to be in the army. I forget his name now. He was there last week. With them, but I forget his name now. But yeah, everything is just like everyone's getting beaten up. Everyone is getting thrown outside. Comorado picks up the steps.
Yep.
This guy gets power bombed onto the ramp, and then he gets, I think, no, he doesn't get power bombed. He gets power bombed onto it, gets dragged off. Dustin Rhodes then is bleeding, gets pile driven onto the steps. QT is just like giving everyone instructions. A go-go. Solo and Comorado are holding Cody up, and a go-go just goes giving a couple of good old boxing jabs to the ribs.
Yep.
They get Cody outside, put his head on the steel steps, and QT is about to crack his head open with a chair. Red Velvet comes out, kind of just jumps in front of Cody, saying, "He's your best friend. He's your best friend. What are you doing?" QT drops the chair, and just they all walk backstage. But that's when we care, because the turn and the switch, I don't think anyone could have seen that happen.
No, I agree. It was nice. Well, it weren't nice to see, but it was. It was exciting.
I saw it happening.
Oh yeah.
Could you see it actually being like?
I saw QT turning. I didn't see the turn
of everyone else
with a group. Yeah.
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 Now this comes up. This brings me to my next question. Do they have too many factions in A.E.W?
No such thing.
No, I like the stable thing. I like it. I think it's fun.
I'm just asking the question because I think it was maybe Newtone that actually posted something, and it was about Tony Khan just making stables left, right, and center.
Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah, someone.
Yeah.
Someone posted it. Yeah, nah.
Moving swiftly on to another promo. A.E.W have started to just stock up promos one after the other, haven't they?
Yeah. Stables and promos.
Oh man, that should be like, if we ever go into business, that should be the name of our restaurant.
Stables and promos, huh?
That's it. Red Velvet was backstage talking about getting in front of Cody, and Jade Cargill attacks her. That's it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
She's that bitch.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. So taken from the advice that you guys gave me, I'll move on. Mox promo. Right. I'll move on. No, I'll actually bring back the Mox promo. Mox promo was actually interesting that he goes, "I can't get the noise or the sound of that bone breaking," and he's pissed off.
No swearing.
And everything is pissed off.
No swearing.
He talks about Benoni. This guy should be in Baywatch.
Yeah.
And there's two things that are going to happen tonight. Someone's getting dropped on their head, and someone's getting put to sleep. That's it.
Yeah.
No one got dropped on the head, and no one got put to sleep.
Yes.
You will find out that both things happened. Mox versus Benoni was up next, and to be honest, when he said that, we should have known how the match was going to end.
True.
Yeah.
On the outside was Baby Dolph,
Babadol?
Yeah.
which I
J-
can't.
and JD Drake.
Yeah, I can't
No,
actually remember.
just leave it as Baby Dolph.
Baby Dolph, yeah.
No, Baby Dolph, and there was JD Drake.
Yeah.
There was two people there, Steve.
Was
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
JD
yeah.
Drake, yeah.
What is actually Baby Dolph's name? I can't remember.
Baby Dolph.
Ryan Nemeth or something
That's
like that.
the one.
But we'll go with Baby Dolph.
Yeah, he doesn't
Why
actually
not?
like. He does not actually like that on Twitter.
Yeah, that's why we're going with it. Because who cares what he likes?
Baby Dolph.
So it starts off kind of pushing each other a bit. Mox starts working on Benoni's legs. They trade blows. Kind of Mox kind of suplexed him and then went into an armbar sort of thing, which was actually quite cool to see him actually being able to wrestle instead of just brawl. Then, JD started distracting the ref. Baby Dolph comes in to the ring. Paradigm shift. And then he just puts a sleeper hold on Benoni, and Benoni goes to sleep.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Again, I think it was the same as last week when Adam Page faced Benoni. Just a card filler.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's an up and comer, though. I think they're trying to just get him ready for something else.
Yeah, because that's like 2 weeks, isn't it? 2 weeks.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get him some TV time and that, just to build him up a bit.
Yeah, he has been on the TV more. I mean, when was it like? Well, first time I pretty much saw him was the Battle Royal, but remember when he was there with what's his name with
the librarian.
That's it.
Well, that kind of ended kind of quick, didn't it?
Well, I don't know. Is he not? I thought he was injured.
And then we had another promo. Yay, promos! And it was Team Taz.
Promos.
And Taz was about to start talking. Ricky Stark starts having a speech, and he goes, "Tell me what you think, Cage." And Cage just starts to, "You want to know what I think? I know if you'd tagged me quicker, we would have won the match a lot quicker." And there's definitely some heat going on between them. How long until they break up?
I don't want them to.
Yeah, I don't want them to. I kind of like this team. It's they're a heel team, but I like this team.
I don't think they're going to break up. I think Cage is leaving that team.
Nah.
I don't see Cage sticking around much longer. If I'm honest, no. I Team Taz will stick, but like I said, they'll take the belt off of Cage, give it to maybe Hobbs or Ricky Starks, and then Cage will go and start destroying people on his own.
Nah.
You don't reckon?
So, Cage will leave, tag with someone, Darby Allin probably,
No,
and then he'll turn and beat them up, and Taz will come out. What, you think we were going to break up? We're never going to break up.
I think I still stick with mine. If there is a match between Sting and Archer, like I said before, Cabin in the Woods, Archer's about to set the house on fire with Sting inside, and Brian Cage comes through the door, like the beginning of the A-Team's intro when B.A. Baracus kicks the door in. And for you young guys listening to this, A-Team used to be a great show in the 80s. Go back and watch it. No one ever got hurt. They had fantastic car crashes, but no one ever got hurt. And I think that then it'll be Brian Cage saves Sting from a burning building or the building about to blow up or something like that. Which, like we said, I think Sting can only do cinematic matches now. No more
Yeah.
live matches.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Okay, moving on. So MJF had a present for the Pinnacle this week. He was going to get a stylist to get everyone a beautiful suit, had loads of different materials. He was going to get an interior designer to fix it up. And as he's going to the toilet, I can still smell, what was left in this toilet. As he opens the door, there's Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara in there. He quickly closes the door and says, "We got to get out of here." As he opens the door, Jake Hager is waiting on the other side and just punches him. All hell breaks loose. There is bodies flying all over the place. There is tables getting flung. The camera follows Sammy and Sean Spears, where he kind of puts him on his back for a torture rack, flips him around, knees him in the face. He lands in between the doors. Sammy Guevara closes the door on Sean Spears. That's the end of Sean Spears. Then you got the two big men going at it, Godzilla and King Kong, pushing against each other against the wall. Wardlow goes to throw a punch. Hager dodges it. He punches the wall, and then he kind of gives him an STO or something like that, sort of a modified rock bottom through a physio table. The physio actually tried to tend to him.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Don't touch me.
Then the camera finds Santana and Ortiz fighting Dax the Axe and Cash Money, and Tully is sitting on the corner having a picnic. I'm not even sure what he was doing in that corner. Cash gets thrown into ice bath.
Yeah.
Dax is busted wide open, and Santana tries to hit him in the head with a chair, but he moves out of the way. And he still gets a piece of broken chair that looked like it was a shank, and just hits him square in the head. He was already busted wide open. Ortiz.
There was a picture on Instagram of his head after. It actually split his top of his head open as well.
But how did it happen? Because when the camera caught up to them, he was already busted open.
It doesn't show the first thing. You know the bit where he takes the leg of the chair and hits him on the top of the head?
Yeah, but he was already bleeding there.
No, on the top of the head. He was bleeding on the forehead.
No. Because
he was bleeding on the forehead when we first saw him. Then he gets hit on the top of the head.
Yeah.
And you actually see a video on Instagram of them stitching the top of his head up. It looks disgusting.
The thing with him was that because you could already see the blood on Ortiz's t-shirt and Santana's t-shirt. Yeah. So whatever happened before that, for him to be cracked wide open, we never actually saw what happened.
Yeah.
And then goes back down to Jericho fighting MJF, thank you. I couldn't think of his name right now. Fighting MJF, and then we were just like, that's beautiful. I don't know if we should probably drown this out because of advertising.
It's
that beautiful Pepsi fridge that has always been there.
Save the fridge.
Save the fridge. Never hurt the fridge. The fridge has done nothing wrong to anyone. And we were just like, don't put him through the fridge. Don't put him through the fridge. What does he do? What does Jericho do?
Puts him through the fridge.
Puts him through the fridge. R.I.P. the fridge.
R.I.P. fridge.
No, but what did you think of this?
I didn't like it.
Well, tell me something that's not new.
Yeah. Only because I did like it, but it needed to happen later. They dealt with it too soon. They should have saved it for the pay-per-view.
No, there's retribution coming. They're still gonna have a match. They're gonna have.
No, you can't have. So you beat them up 2 weeks ago. Then there was nothing last week, and now this week you beat them up. It was too short. Needed to go a lot longer.
Gang warfare. Do you think that the Pinnacle will not want retribution? This will end up being a match on the 31st of May. Not the 31st, the 30th of May. At the pay-per-view, there will be a match. And depending on how many fans they allowed in, I'm still going to say it's going to be the blood and guts one. That's going to be the free cages like War Games.
They should have saved it. They should
I
have
reckon
saved
it's
it
going
for
to
the
be that.
pay-per-view.
I reckon it's still going to be that.
No, they should have saved it.
All right, Tone, what did you think of it?
What the? I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Oh, I still enjoyed it. I just thought it was too soon.
We had another promo. Why not? You know, who cares? The Bucks are going to have a promo, and of course, who comes in? Don 69.
Young Bucky.
Stop it. Don comes over again, as always. Nick leaves, and so does Marvez. He starts talking to Matt Jackson alone, saying that, you know, you broke Kenny's heart and all this. He joined AEW because of you guys. He didn't stay in Japan because he wanted to be with you guys. Don slaps Matt Jackson, and Matt Jackson does nothing. And
it was a good slap too.
It was a very good slap. And Don just looked at him and said, "You're pathetic," and walked away.
God, Don's such a virus.
He is.
He's such a virus.
Steve, is this promo better than the one from a week ago?
No, but it's still good. It was still a good. Don's just hitting home runs with them promos.
Yeah,
do you think he has been given creative freedom to do that?
No.
Do you think there is still someone writing it out for them?
No, they're his words, but they probably say, right, I need you to get this gist over.
So probably just a couple of bullet points. Like,
yes,
mention
probably,
this, but go ahead and do it in your way and how you want it, but just bring these 3 points across.
Yes, I'd imagine.
Whatever.
He doesn't need old school wrestlers like Don. He don't need scripts. He's good enough that they probably trust him to say, get the point across.
Yeah, and I think that is the actual good thing about some old style, some older wrestlers. The fact that here's a couple of bullet points or a few bullet points that you need to mention across. Make the promo how you want, and that's it. They will do it. Next week, we had the Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid versus Omega and the Good Brothers. What did you guys think of it?
I enjoyed this match. Well, I felt the ending was a bit weird, but we won't get to that just yet. I mean, the match was good. It was fast-paced. You know, the Lucha Bros and that, they kept it quick pace with the high flying, the tope suicida and all of that. But yeah, it was good match, high pace. It was just like I say, it was a weird. I had a few. There was a few problems with the ending I didn't like. That was all. But apart from that, I felt it was a good action-packed match.
It was. Steve, you were sold in the first 2 minutes, weren't you? You were even happy that if the match finished like it was supposed. Well, it wasn't supposed to, but I'll just give a bit context. Laredo Kid flies over the top rope, just the start of the match. Then Phoenix gets onto the turnbuckle, does a moonsault, and then there's a triple super kick to Kenny Omega, and they go for the pin. You said you would be happy if it finished like that.
So I'm gonna spoil the ratings. I'm giving this show a B.
No, not yet.
I'm giving it a B. Okay.
Okay.
If the match would have finished with that super kick, it would have got an A. And I mean that 100%.
Okay. I think sometimes just because he is the champion, he doesn't always need to win.
Yeah, absolutely. A good
Uh,
champion doesn't win all the time.
And to be honest, I will. The amount of punishment. This is the thing. The amount of punishment that Omega took in the first minute and a half to 2 minutes, where he had a tope suicida and a moonsault and a triple super kick to the face. Most people, that would have been it, wouldn't it? Just done. It's over.
Yeah.
But although that wasn't how it finished, it was still a good match.
Second best match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Phoenix doing, of course, his double cutter and then going into a splash. Anderson almost decapitated Phoenix with a kick to the face, which was wow. But the Good Brothers and Omega did work on Laredo Kid at one point. They just kept him in that corner for a long, long time. And I thought that kind of slowed down the match a bit by having that.
Yeah.
We'll get into the end bit now because Laredo Kid did his move on Omega, but Omega's next to the ropes. Phoenix comes flying across, kicks Kenny in the face, and just disappears into the abyss because he literally, I have no idea where he went, just disappeared.
Yeah.
And then Omega gave him a one wing angel and pinned him. Now, I don't know if it's me, but usually when that happens, the person that just got kicked in the face, or should I say the person that gave the kick to the face and just walks out of the ring, usually comes back because he didn't hurt himself. All of a sudden,
he vanished. He might have fallen and hurt himself. You don't know.
he literally was just like, okay, he's gone. Penta was, don't know where he went as well. He was on
I'd like to know where Penta went as well. That's what I was wondering, where Penta went.
Don't get me wrong, in that exchange between the Laredo Kid and he flew out with a tope suicida onto Kenny Omega, he almost flew into the first row again because these guys just pick up so much speed.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, they win. Omega and the Good Brothers win. Moxley comes out. The Young Bucks come out. They look at each other. They go towards the ring. As they walk into the ring, Omega and the Good Brothers get out.
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what's going to be the outcome?
Young Bucks won't turn on Omega.
You reckon they'll turn on
Moxley.
Mox?
More than likely.
You reckon that'll be why then Moxley will be out for a bit?
Also more than likely.
And then come back and just...
Well, they've both got to wait. Omega, Moxley's got to have this baby, and Eddie's got to get fixed from whatever, and they'll both come back together.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
It'll probably be them two versus Young Bucks or something.
Just you got to remember one thing though. You know, Kenny, not Kenny, sorry, Eddie, got nothing wrong with him.
No, I reckon he has got something that needs seeing to. That's just an excuse to get him off TV.
Yeah.
He must have something. Even if it's something minor, he must have something that he has to get seen to.
Mm.
Remember, a lot of these wrestlers still wrestle when they're injured, just because they don't want to lose their spot on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Warhorse, half his face hanging off,
Go on, Warhorse.
and he continued. I, you know what? Fair play to him because that looked like a nasty.
Well, that scar's quite frightening.
Yeah.
That's a horror movie scar.
And I'll tell you one thing, and this is for all the people. I'm not one of those guys that goes, it's still real to me, damn it. But for people that say that wrestling is fake, all you have to look is at his face and then go, okay, what part of that was fake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's just it. all these injuries that these guys pick up, what part of wrestling is actually fake? Yeah, punching and kicking. Of course, they're not hurting each other, and the matches are also predetermined who's going to win. Everything else
Everything in between, yeah, exactly.
everything in you can look. Most people are like, "Oh, it's just fake." All right, let me give you a suplex, and then you tell me that it's
Yeah.
okay. You're getting suplex on a bit of wood. There is some padding, but you're still getting suplex on a bit of wood.
Yep.
Gravity's a
True.
bitch.
Hmm?
Gravity is a bitch.
And then we had a Britt Baker promo.
I don't even remember that. What she said or anything.
No, I don't.
This is really bad, but neither do I.
Oh, so let's just skip it then.
Yeah, that's it. There was
Okay. It came back to me. Yeah, it's all about Thunder Rosa, and it was while I'm on A.E.W Dynamite, I think Thunder Rosa is on Dark because even though we had a match and she won, it was unsanctioned, which means it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
So they're basically saying Dark is the worst to show then.
Dark is Heat.
Whoa.
That's not good.
Right, so, yeah, moving on. And then we had Nyla, Rose and the Bunny versus Shida and Ty Conte. Nyla and the Bunny were non-stop offense. Just beating on Ty Conte, really. And then there was a move that I still don't understand what was the point of. They jumped. So Ty Conte or Shida, I can't remember which one jumped first, jumped onto Matt's group. And they held her up. And then Shida or Ty Conte jumped. So two people jumped on top of one another to bring that whole group down. Which, again, I saw no point in that since Nyla and the Bunny were still in the ring. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty Conte and Shida win. To be expected, really. I didn't expect Nyla and Bunny to win. But then, Bunny did get the candlestick and just went to work. Just went to work and just whooped both of them. No, sorry. Nyla and the Bunny won. No, that's it. Yeah, Nyla because I think the Bunny used the kendo stick when the referee wasn't looking.
I can't remember.
Guys, drop a comment. Drop a comment. It's been a long time since I saw it, so I can't really remember it. But I think drop a comment if I am wrong, and you can call me names if you want. That's how we deal with things here. And next, a match that I was actually looking really forward to, the Arcade Anarchy match. Now, before any of you say anything about it, were you looking forward to this match, Tom?
Yes.
Were you looking forward to this match, Steve?
No.
In that case, just sit in the corner. Me and Tone will talk.
Okay.
Why weren't you looking forward to this?
Because they're just dragging it on. Let's just forget it over with.
But this is why. This is it. It's over. Done. This was the last match.
No, I'm talking about get Kip and Miro done.
Oh, well, you just...
They're just carrying it on and carrying it on.
All right, yeah, keep waiting. Sit down. Because that's you're gonna... I thought this might be the week that they break up. Didn't look like it.
I hoped it was.
I mean, they might break up this week because maybe Miro isn't too happy about it. Who knows? Right, it started off. So it was Kip Saban and Miro versus Orange Cassidy and Chucky T. Orange put Skip through the whack-a-mole because they had like all different arcades and machines in there and everything. And Orange Cassidy put Skip through the whack-a-mole thing, which looked pretty cool. There was there was a wall with in arcades you get tickets and then you can buy certain things.
Yeah, got a few tickets.
I did not see a single ticket getting used or them receiving any tickets, but they were taking those weapons out like it was free.
Oh.
They were breaking the rules. Not
Yeah.
happy with that.
No.
No,
There's
not nice. Not nice. Miro did actually throw Orange Cassidy into the ring post, and my God, he actually bounced off the ring post. He took that like a champ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Miro kind of showed his strength. He picked up a barrier, put it on its side, and you were very impressed that he picked up a barrier and a sandbag at the same time.
Yeah, Barry still had the sandbag on it.
And you were very impressed by that. Chucky T gets put through it. Then Miro just went to town. He got a chair and he was beating on Orange Cassidy. But then it kind of then Orange kind of turned it around, got a trash can lid, and Chucky T got a kendo stick. And I'm sorry, but as JR says, they beat him like a government mule. He was taking shots to the head, to the back. Everything was just, I don't know. Yeah, it was just mental. Chucky T then got like a bag of Legos. And we all know,
brilliant.
And we all know Legos hurt more than thumbtacks.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Trust me, if you've ever trod on a piece of Lego, it feels like your world's coming to an end. I'm telling you, that hurts so bad.
You got some people that walk across coals. There's people that just need to psych themselves to walk across Legos.
Do you know what? Give me walk across coal any day of the week over walk across Lego. I'm telling you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Chuck Taylor actually gets powerbombed onto the Lego, and fair play to him because there was a lot of Legos on his back.
Yeah.
And then Kip Sabian gets a tornado DDT onto the Legos. All fun and games. And then, as I said before, I think was Penelope Ford was kind of stopping Orange Cassidy from throwing Kip into this, the claw machines that you usually get the toys out. And out pops Statlander from there, and just pushed this bit of Perspex right into her face. Grabbed her and just ended up pile driving her through a table. I popped big time when I saw Statlander just jumping up.
Yeah.
I thought it was very well hidden, the fact that I didn't expect anyone to be there.
No.
And she did just come out. But yeah, after that, Miro just fixated on Orange Cassidy, just flung him across the mats on the outside. Miro chair shots all over OJ. I'm gonna keep him OJ. Sounds cool.
Okay.
And then you can see Orange Cassidy and Chuck start going towards the ramp, crawling towards the ramp, and in the distance, we see some headlights. And who is it? It's Sue in her minivan.
Oh.
And who comes out? Trent is back from his injury. And he just made a beeline straight for Miro and just started whooping on him. So yeah, Trent ends up putting Miro through a table. Kip Sabian and Chuck Taylor fighting on the top of the stage, and then Chuck Taylor puts Kip through, I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 tables?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just put him through all tables and literally just, that was the end of him. And Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy win. Trent is back. I'm not happy with what happened after, because it looks like they've changed the Best Friends theme music. I'm not happy about that.
No, it's just oranges.
Oh, is it? Okay, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not happy if that's what they changed the music to because I actually like the Best Friends music. And yeah, at the end of it, everyone was in the ring. Statlander, Chucky T, and Orange Cassidy, and they hugged. And you got to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. The grumpy old man didn't, but who cares? You liked it, Tone?
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this match. I thought, for me, I mean, I felt it was my favorite. It was my favorite match of the night. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was good to see Trent return.
Hey, it was good to
Yeah,
see Sue's return.
yeah, Sue's return.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with her minivan, and she gave Trent a kiss.
yeah.
For good luck.
Good luck, definitely.
Yeah. No, I it was my favorite match as well of the night. So ratings. We already know Steve's one is a B. What would you give it, Tony?
I'm giving it a B tonight as well. This would be I think it's my highest rating as well.
I think so too.
I was giving it a B tonight. I mean, because I don't feel it was worth an A. It was a great show, better than the past weeks. That's why I've given it higher than what was it? C. I'm giving it higher. It's a B tonight. I'm giving it that show.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a B minus.
Okay.
And I'm only giving it a B minus because there's one thing that's starting to kind of, now that I'm watching this and actually making notes on it, there's one thing that is starting to show up all the time, and it is that AEW are just doing promo after promo after promo. Then they'll have a match, and then there'll be another promo after promo after promo after promo, another match. They, for me, they need to kind of stop that, and also they need to don't just pick one move to use for the next month and keep using it, because I'm going to lose my rag if on this week's episode of Dynamite someone else does another Spanish fly. I'm going to lose my rag because it's like 2 weeks in a row someone did it. And why was it that last week that move pinned someone and this week it didn't? So for me, just too many promos. Sometimes get more wrestling sometimes. Because if you actually take out a few of these promos, you could stick another match in.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, let me go back. I think there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm not even counting the MJF present to the Pinnacle as a promo, because that wasn't really a promo, but that was still a backstage segment. So backstage segments in that case, 9 of them. That's a lot of them. So for me, bring it down. Have 4 or 5. You don't need 9.
Yeah.
And then if you want, bring even down to 3.
Yeah, we'll fit another match in.
Exactly, you can fit another match in. But yeah, that's the only reason I'm going with a B minus. It was an enjoyable show. Definitely the last match of the night was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Last chance, Steve. Do you want to change it from a B?
No, it deserved to be. Could have had an A, but they let it themselves down.
What? By not pinning Omega with a triple. To be honest, it was a triple super kick. It should have actually.
Super kick is a finishing move. It's not just a move. It's what you finish your match with.
it ain't a finishing move anymore.
Well, it should be if 3 people are doing it at once.
Well, this concludes another Superplex podcast. Guys, don't forget to leave us a like, subscribe, comment, even if it's to say that we're doing a terrible job.
Which we ain't.
That's people's opinions. Everyone is allowed their own opinion. Agree with it or not.
Yeah, my opinion is we ain't.
Exactly. But if people say that we're crap, we'll listen. Don't think we're going to change, but we'll listen.
Yeah.
No, it's look, we just a little personal thing here. We do enjoy doing this. It is really fun to just come in and talk crap for about an hour. It's enjoyable to do, and because the 3 of us don't really have a life, so why not just bring misery upon other people's lives?
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. With our views on wrestling. So, yeah. But, yeah, so please, guys, do like, subscribe. Check us out on Twitter. Don't bother with the Instagram page. Nothing has happened yet on the Instagram page.
Yeah.
Do follow us on Twitter and on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Do everything. Yeah. You guys know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
Do everything you guys want to do.
Link for Twitter should be in the comments below.
Okay. And yes, it's been a pleasure. It always is. And it's good night from me.
Good night from him.
And good night from them.